So what's something that you would change about the film?
Um, One thing
How
that,
would you said you were a little disappointed, right?
yeah,
What would make you
just
not
a
disappointed?
little. I think a few of the scenes, and I don't even want to say they drag, but I think they could be tightened up a little bit better.
You're
I,
all about tightening up and
yeah.
chopping stuff. You need to be a finisher when it comes to films.
Well, I think that a lot of the part, I think the opening scene, I could break it down piece by piece because I did watch it twice within the last 2 weeks. Well, I'll say a time and a half. Um, the wardrobe, I would change Ewan McGregor's wardrobe. His sleeves bothered me continuously throughout the movie. They were never buttoned and they were always too long, and
Yeah.
that bothered me, especially the first part of the movie. His hair, his hairstyle. I know it was 1997,
Oh,
but
that drove me crazy.
It's the Liam Gallagher from Oasis hairstyle, and that bothered me. It bothered me. Um,
Can I real quick? If it's so interesting that you pointed that out because I was thinking to myself, if Liam Gallagher, if they were to do a movie about Oasis,
yeah,
Ewan McGregor in 1997 needs to play one of the Gallaghers.
yeah, yeah.
One
I,
of,
and he sings an Oasis song in the movie once when he's going back to the cabin. So
yeah,
I'm wondering if that's what it was fashioned after,
yeah,
perhaps.
yeah.
Um,
Maybe that's what brought it up in my mind too.
there's just a few little things throughout the movie. Like I've never really been sold on that little sequence where they're doing the song and dance together. I've never been sold on that sequence.
Okay.
I don't hate it, and I think it's well done, but I just don't think it fits for me. Um, but there's a few little oddball moments that I really like when he's he takes him out and he's about to shoot him in the back, and he's like, dig, and he's like, well, if you're going to shoot me, why should I dig? I always thought that was a funny line.
I liked that part.
And
Kind of took some of the edge off of that
yeah,
scene.
yeah. So there's a few little things in the Cameron Diaz that's a really empowering, or like a empowering female role if you think about it, because she's the
Mhm.
one who teaches him this is how you kidnap. So but there's a few little sequences throughout that I would just tighten up and make a little shorter, especially if when they're at the cabin. I would change a few. I thought that some of those were a little long, just here and there though.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
The Angels. I wasn't a big fan of the Angels. Them as actors. First of all, every time I saw Holly Hunter, I kept thinking it was who was the other one? Who's the one-
Del, the guy,
No, the woman she was in Congo.
Laura Linney. Was it her?
Yeah, I kept thinking it was Laura Linney and then
Right.
Holly Hunter or no, Helen Hunt and then
Okay.
yeah. I'll be right back.
So yeah, that's some of the things as far as a Life Less Ordinary goes. But there's a lot of little things that I might change that I would want to change. Like there's a sequence where he I'll just continue there.
I just ate a bug.
I thought that's what it might
How
have
am I
been.
sitting in the middle of a hotel room and eating a bug?
Are you at the
Okay.
Grand Budapest Hotel?
Pretty much. Yes, pretty much. Anyway, I only have 1 minute left for this segment.
Okay.
I wasn't crazy about that storyline. I didn't feel like it was 100% necessary.
It was rushed as well, I thought.
Yeah, because first of all, I didn't understand why, I understood why they were doing it, but I didn't understand their methods. I thought their methods were completely off the wall. And two, I think they kind of fell in love anyway.
Yeah.
So why did we need these outside external forces to try to push them together when their internal forces were already pulling them together?
See,
So
I think that was part of my problem as well as I think like being a little bit disappointed that I thought the story was going to be not exactly like it was.
mm-hmm.
And those angels, did feel out of place, and I didn't think Holly Hunter's acting was as good as I've seen her before.
Yeah,
She does a weird accent.
yeah. That it was just it almost felt like a who's the woman from Fargo?
Frances McDormand.
I almost felt like she might have been a better Angel than Holly
Yeah, I could
Hunter.
see that. I could see
Just
that.
because she's a little weirder and like,
Yeah.
but